Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Science rules.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Bill
T minus 7 seconds.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Hi, I'm Bill Nye, and today we're going to be talking about evolution!
But first, a question from one of our viewers.
Hi Bill Nye, I don't understand this paper my science class is reading. It's about evolution, diving time, and myoglobin. Can you help me?
I know a lot about science, but not about that. So let's get some experts in here. We have Dr. Scott Merceder from the University of Liverpool here with us today to talk about mammalian diving capacity.
Sure, Bill. I'd love to talk about this paper a little bit. So, a longer dive time allows mammals to dive deeper into the water to get more food where mammals with shorter dive times can't reach. Also, a longer dive time allows mammals to dive deeper down and avoid predators longer than animals with shorter dive times. So, as you can see, mammals with longer dive times are more fit, and therefore they reproduce more. So, from this, evolution favors animals who can stay underwater longer.
Cool, Scott. That's some really interesting stuff. But what exactly is myoglobin? Could it be a protein? A protein is made of amino acids? I don't know. Let's get another expert in here. Here we have Jennifer Burns from the University of Alaska Anchorage talk about myoglobin.
Myoglobin is actually a globular amino acid with a hydrophobic core and an oxygen-binding heme group. It's found to have a higher oxygen affinity than hemoglobin, and it's involved in oxygen storage. Dive time of various species has been linked to the concentration of myoglobin in the skeletal muscle. As the maximum myoglobin concentration increases, the maximum dive time also increases. We found that increasing the myoglobin net surface charge increases the maximum concentration of myoglobin allowable.
That's so cool! I didn't know that stuff before. But what about the net surface charge of myoglobin and, the role it plays? Let's get another expert in here. So here we have Professor Andrew Costens from the University of Liverpool with us today. Professor Costens, could you tell us more about the net surface charge of myoglobin?
Sure, Bill. So as Jennifer explained earlier, myoglobin is made up of amino acids. And because myoglobin has slightly more positive amino acids than negative ones, it ends up with an overall positive charge. And this surface charge becomes important because higher surface charge means that more myoglobin can be stored in skeletal muscle. And net surface charge is actually so important that we've seen increases in net surface charge across different lineages emerge independently. And this is something that we call convergent evolution.
Fascinating. Thanks a bunch, Professor. But how does the net surface charge relate to the maximal diving time? Let's get another expert in here. Kids, I'd like you to meet Kevin... Is this the right person? Okay, alright. Kids, I'd like you to meet Dr. Kevin Campbell from the University of Manitoba.
Hey Bill, that's right, my name's Kevin. It's great to be here on your show. Let's talk a little more about myoglobin net surface charge. Species with elevated levels of net surface charge, such as echidnas and tapid moles, are very interesting to us scientists because it helps prove that they evolved from aquatic or semi-aquatic ancestors. Pretty cool, right?
You bet.
Manatees, however, are on the opposite end of the spectrum. They have a very low myoglobin net surface charge, and this explains why they have such a shallow diving capacity.
Thanks, experts. Woo-wee! Learned a lot of science today.
Me too. Now I'll be the curve breaker in my class.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.